Hello, welcome to Quarter Style. Today I'm going to talk about something very interesting. A prank that was done on my friend Divine because it's so fun that I would like you to stay with me to the end to get the point, because what really happened is most of us, as I said in the previous video, weren't very properly guided into what we should use the internet for. So most of us went online, we had the idea of either dating or scamming, and that was my generation. That's what going a lot of my classmates gone into scamming, and I think a lot of them are still scammers today. So since we were introduced quite a lot, those of us that were afraid because our parents had warned us. Me, for instance, my father told me, if I hear you scamming, if I do this, and my father was a man of his word. Like he's ex-military. My father could kick, punch, and fly match at the same time. Fly matching is for Africans. We are the one who knows. We are the one who know what fly matching means. So I knew that if he hears that, I'm done, because he's gonna do what he said he would do. So I didn't want to do anything scamming. Like scamming was far away from my agenda. So went online. Me and those people were afraid of scamming. We had no other choice. Like, okay, looking for girls online, because it was quite very verse. Like we hear somebody is dating online, yeah, they're scamming this and that. That was the story in Boya. That's the atmosphere we grew in. That's what was happening. So we had no other option than follow what we have been hearing. So what happened now is Divine went into it so much that a friend of mine was able to play with him. This is what happened. This guy created a Yahoo account with a female name. So he had Divine's email. He writes to Divine and tells Divine that, and introduce himself as a lady because he had a female account. So they have been talking, communicating for a while, talking. He kept giving him stories, this and that. They've been there like for weeks, even went up to months that are communicating. Divine, in his head, Divine thinks he's talking to a lady, whereas he's not. He's talking to one of our classmate. This guy was our classmate, and he said, so when we enter a cyber cafe, they can sit side by side, and he said he's gonna log in on that was Yahoo Messenger. It's gonna log in Yahoo Messenger. Yeah, the name was Anne-Marie. You log in there, Anne-Marie, and he sends a message to Divine. That either chatting, Divine is smiling. He knows he's one typing a message. When when Divine wants to look around, he closes it, goes back. When Divine is concentrated, he opens and he's typing. So this thing continued like for a long period of time. One day now, Anne-Marie, that's this guy using Anne-Marie, asked for Divine's phone number. Divine, being smart, didn't want to give his phone number to a stranger. He came now to my elder brother who had a SIM card he wasn't using, He took that number and gave it to Anne-Marie. The other guy recognized the number because he was close to us. He recognized it. He didn't say anything. He continued chatting with Divine. One day, he uses that account and asks Divine for money. Divine blasts him, saying no, he wasn't going to give any money. I don't know the content of that message, but the most interesting part is that here in Africa, a lot of us, we have been hearing stories of people being slapped by Indians over the internet, because we hear all sorts of stories. A scammer scammed this person and this happened to him or her, or somebody was slapped while seated beside the computer. We have been hearing those stories and we believe them. So as Divine refused. Anne-Marie now said, do you know who I am? He said, I'm a witch. So he gives him details like, okay, your name is this. This is where you live. Today in school, your teacher taught this, and this. That was so shocking to Divine because from the story, Divine knew that she was far away, far away. There was no way she would get that detailed information than being a witch as she claimed to be. Although this is my friend using this account because he knows Divine very well, he's writing to Divine and telling him these stories. So the next day, Divine comes to school. He's so quiet. He was so quiet. Like Divine used to be that type of student that you say agitated. He always talk, make smiles, participate in class. But that day, Divine sat quiet. He had his best friend, Thomas. Thomas went and sat by Divine. These are two guys I've seen friends, but these guys will fight. But the next minute they're all together. So Thomas sits with Divine and is trying to get what's wrong with Divine. I don't know if at what point Divine told him what was going on, but it was during break now, and he said comes and tells us that. And we see how Divine is quiet. He told us what he had done. He had threatened me. So as he's talking, Divine now comes and he's sharing the story with us, and he said he's not saying what happened. He still sat quiet. He isn't saying that, okay, I'm the one who did this, and he sat quiet. Divine tells us that when he read that message, he wanted to sign out. He couldn't sign out from the cyber cafe. He sat still for more than 15 minutes, doing nothing. He was frozen for the next 15 minutes. That when he succeeded to just click the sign out button and left, it was so interesting. Like the atmosphere, Divine was so quiet. Like he didn't go online for a long period of time. Divine didn't visit the internet for a long period of time, not knowing what was going on. And at the end of the day now, he said, the amplitude in which it arrived, it was not left only for Anissa to go and say the truth, because we seeing what Divine has gone through, we were kind of afraid of the reaction that Divine might have. So at the end of the day, I don't know how Divine had to get the truth, but that moment, that point in time, it's something that he cannot forget. Like I myself, when I think about what Anderson it's kind of very, very, very interesting. And when I hear people up to today because there are many forms of scamming. One being dating online. A lot of dating. No matter what these dating platforms may try to filter, these guys that create this account, they are not dumb. Like, scamming actually grows a lot here in Africa because the guys who are scamming, they are very smart people. They are smart. Because today with the internet, when it comes to brain thinking, somebody using his brain, there's no thing like somebody is privileged than the other. As I can get access to the internet and I can use my brain, it's very, very, very dangerous if I'm using it negatively. So these guys they're very smart guys. They've gone to school. Most of them have gone to school. They're well educated, but when they come, they don't have a job. First of all, they just push around. Then, with a level of education, by the way, they can't settle for anything. They refuse to settle for something small, and they turn into scamming. So they're very, very smart. So when I hear people being duped online, like here, dating, I just think of what happened just with us back then. We're so close, we're sitting in the same room. So I really feel for people who fall in love online, it's very, very dangerous. And I will not advise anybody to fall in love with somebody online of which you have never seen that person. That's always been my greatest goal. I can't fall in love with you online if I've never seen you physically. Yeah. Have I crushed online? Yes. But not falling in love, because I can't date online. Don't date anybody you have not seen physically. Some people will say, yeah, you can date. Some people have positive ideas. It happens, but I don't encourage it. My own point of view, because of the experience I had between Anisette and Divine. I want to hear if you have some crazy stories about such things while you using the internet. Leave it in the comment. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon. Ciao.